Marcel Siem is known to be one of the luckiest golfers in the world, hitting hole-in-ones and winning luxury cars for doing it. He's holding one of the biggest comebacks in the history of the sport and never backed down, despite his wife being diagnosed with something tragic. But how did Siem get to where he is today? And what's the secret behind his insane comeback? Marcel Siem, born on July 15, 1980, in Mettmann, Germany, had golf in his blood from an early age. Even as a toddler of 2, he'd tinker with a tiny putter. But it was at 6 that he truly began his golf journey. His parents, who managed a golf club restaurant at Berg Overbach in Cologne, Germany, fostered his love for the sport. Marcel's father, Heinz, had been a pro handball player until an injury struck him at just 23. Little did they know that young Marcel's golfing passion would one day take him to remarkable places. And his parents would be his biggest supporters, often admitting to being on their tippy toes before every match. Marcel Siem's golf journey started in Mettmann, Germany. He turned pro in 2000 and worked hard to join their European tour in 2002, which was a big deal for him. But his journey wasn't all smooth sailing. In 2004, Marcel scored his first European Tour win at the Dunhill Championship, a sweet victory for him. However, he had to wait 8 long years before celebrating another win, which finally came in 2012 at the Alstom Open de France. This victory earned him a spot in the 2012 Open Championship and his first ever appearance in a World Golf Championship event at the WGC Bridgestone Invitational. That year, he achieved his best year-end ranking on the Order of Merit, landing in 14th place. March 2013 brought another triumph for Marcel Siem. When he won the Trophy Hassan II in Morocco, he dominated the tournament from start to finish, winning by 3 strokes over his competitors. Even though he performed well, he missed out on an invitation to the prestigious Masters tournament by just a whisker. In November 2014, Marcel Siem secured victory at the BMW Masters, a significant event in the Race to Dubai Final Series. He clinched the title in a thrilling sudden death playoff, leaving Ross Fisher and Alexander Levy behind. The season ended on a high note for Marcel, as he finished 7th in the Race to Dubai season rankings. 2021 saw Marcel Siem on the Challenge Tour, where he claimed victory at the Le Vaudreuil Golf Challenge in July. However, it wasn't until 2023 that he experienced a remarkable resurgence. After relocating to Mauritius, he ended an 8-year winless drought in February 2023 at the Hero Indian Open. His final round score of 68 helped him beat Yannick Paul by just 1 shot. In June of the same year, Marcel was the runner-up at the Porsche European Open in Hamburg, trailing Tom McGibbon by 2 shots. Marcel Siem has proudly represented Germany at the World Cup in 2003, 2004, and 2006. His partnership with Bernhard Langer in 2006 led to a historic victory for Germany in the World Cup, cementing his place in the country's golfing history. This tale, though, isn't just about his victories, but also a jaw-dropping moment that left everyone in awe. Marcel Siem, a professional golfer ranked 409th in the world at one point, found himself facing a challenging day at the European Open near Hamburg. His scorecard told a story of 2 birdies, but was marred by 5 bogeys, making it far from a stellar performance. However, it's often in the most unexpected moments that magic happens. As Siem stepped onto the 17th tee, the weather was blustery and wet, not ideal conditions for a golfer. But Marcel, not one to shy away from taking risks, unleashed a drive that defied the odds. The golf ball struck with precision from a distance of 155 meters, or about 170 yards, soared through the air and rattled the flagpole before performing an astonishing feat. It went straight into the hole without bouncing once on the green. The crowd erupted in gasps and cheers, unable to believe their eyes. And that one strike won him a $160,000 Porsche Panamera. Siem's victory dance on the green mirrored the disbelief of the spectators. His wife Laura looked on in amazement. The commentator couldn't help but quip, "I wonder whether she gets the first drive." Marcel Siem, in a state of astonishment himself, later took to Twitter to thank his supporters, calling the moment a blast. And this incredible hole-in-one wasn't a one-off for Marcel. In 2014, while competing at the Nedbank Golf Challenge in South Africa, he once again achieved the impossible. Another hole-in-one, another unbelievable shot, and this time, he won himself a brand new Volvo. So he's had quite a few pleasant experiences on the course over the years. Marcel Siem had quite a career on the DP World Tour, competing in over 500 events. However, there came a time when it seemed like his golfing journey had hit a rough patch, and he lost his playing privileges. But Marcel wasn't ready to throw in the towel. In December of the previous year, he made a bold decision to return to qualifying school, determined to earn back his spot on the tour. In the 2023 season leading up to the Hero Indian Open, Marcel had already made 6 cuts in 6 starts, with 5 top 20 finishes. It was a sign that a comeback win might be on the horizon. And then, on a Sunday that would be etched in his memory, Marcel Siem's grit and hard work paid off. He faced the challenges of the DLF Golf and Country Club in New Delhi and shot a remarkable 4 under 68. This stellar performance allowed him to pass his fellow countryman, Yannick Paul, and secure his first DP World Tour victory since the 2014 BMW Masters. A gap of 8 long years and 116 days. Marcel couldn't contain his emotions, and he exclaimed, "This means a lot because 2 years ago I wasn't even sure if I could still compete. And now I'm a winner again, come on." The adrenaline flowed throughout the round, with Marcel taking a share of the lead after a remarkable 20-foot birdie putt on the 4th hole. Back-to-back birdies on the 10th and 11th holes gave him a 2-shot lead, but a momentary setback with a bogey on the 13th and a birdie from Yannick Paul on the same hole made it a nail-biting finish. Marcel wrestled the lead back with a 15-foot birdie on the 15th hole, and 3 closing pars were enough to secure the long-awaited victory. To put it simply, Marcel Siem's victory after such a prolonged break was an emotional roller coaster, and the DP World Tour captured the moment in a heartwarming collage, showcasing Marcel's triumphant return to glory. Before we move on to Marcel's wife and life status, I got to address that 99.9% of you aren't subscribed to this channel. If you like this type of content, please subscribe, because it really helps the channel to produce better videos. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, we can move on. Now, let's take a closer look at Marcel Siem's life and the incredible support he receives from his wife, Laura Siem. Marcel Siem's golfing career has spanned over 2 decades, and throughout this time, his wife, Laura Siem, has been his steadfast supporter both on and off the golf course. Marcel turned pro in the year 2000, and an impressive achievement with a handicap of +6. He later made his mark on the European Tour in 2002, a significant step in his career. Before that, he dedicated 2 years to attending a qualifying school, demonstrating his commitment to the game. Marcel and Laura Siem have been happily married since 2012. They are blessed with 2 daughters, Victoria Siem and Carlota Siem. Despite being in the public eye, the couple values their privacy, choosing not to share much about their personal life and family. Laura Siem, originally from Vancouver, British Columbia, celebrates her birthday on May 24th. She completed her formal education at Howe Sound Secondary School in Squamish, British Columbia, and furthered her studies at Capilano College in North Vancouver. Interestingly, Laura has been seen caddying for Marcel on the golf course, showing her active involvement in his professional journey. In a challenging turn of events, Laura was diagnosed with cancer at the end of 2021. Despite this difficult time, Marcel continued to pursue his golfing career on the Challenge Tour. He kept this news private and shared, "I cried a lot at the beginning of the season." Their resilience and determination shone through during this trying period. After Laura's cancer treatment, the couple decided to make a significant move. In early 2023, they relocated to the beautiful island nation of Mauritius, where they currently reside, embracing a new chapter in their lives. Marcel Siem doesn't just excel on the golf course. He also runs his company, the Marcel Siem Golf Experience, with his wife Laura as a partner. Their journey is a testament to their unwavering bond and determination in the face of challenges, both in golf and in life.